Hello, this is Trisha from Trisha's Cards and Crafts, and here's a video in my Halloween series. And today I'm going to be making this triangular shaped or prism shaped box to keep some Halloween treats inside. I've seen some on Pinterest that have got ribbon tied around them to keep them shut, but with this one it's actually a magnetic closure. I didn't do a very good job on this one because I forgot about the magnet till it was too late, and I put it a bit too high, so it could do with coming down a bit lower, but and it might stay shut a bit better then. But it does stay shut, but if you tip it upside down, if you've got something heavy inside, they'll fall out. Okay, so that's the box we're going to make today. So for this, I've got a piece of black card that measures 9 3/4 by 7, and then I've got some scraps of orange and white card for the label on the front, and then you've got a piece of DSP. These are all pieces, same DSPs from the Halloween papers. They're called Magic in This Night Designer Series paper from Stampin' Up. There's lots of lovely papers that you could use, and they're all double-sided, so I could have used this one, I could have used any of them. They're all really pretty, some prettier than others perhaps, I don't know. I quite like these with the spiders on as well, but I thought I'm going to use the orange one with the roses and cobwebs on. So there's one piece that's cut to 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and this will be for the bottom. There's two that are cut to 2 3/4 by 2 1/4, and therefore so there's a top and the back. And then for the flaps, they're two, one for the inside and one for the outside, and they're scored at they're cut at 2 3/4 by 1 1/2. Okay, so those are all the papers. There we go. Okay, now on these two, now you could use any corner rounder you've got. Stampin' Up do a nice trio corner rounder, but I'm just going to use this one because I've already got it, and we're just going to round the corners on one end of each of the flaps. If you've got whoops, that didn't go in right. That's better. If you haven't got one, you can just round the corners, or you can leave them as they are. That's fine. We're going to score the card now. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing. And on the short side, I'm going to use my trimmer for this. And hopefully I won't use the cutting blade. We're going to score on the short side at 2 inches and at 5 inches. There we go. And on the long side, you're going to score it at 1 3/4. Make sure that's straight. That's better. 1 3/4. 4 1/4. And then 7 1/4. Let me just put that up. 7 1/4. There we go. And that's all I need that for. But we do need to score as well. Don't know what that's doing there. I've got to make this triangular shape here. So on the longest of the sides, this one here, so the longest side piece, you're going to, that is 3 inches, so at 1 1/2 you just want to make a mark on the corner at 1.5 inches there, just so that you know where it is. And again, this end, just make a mark, and then you're going to go from this crease line here right at the join to there, and then again from there to the next one there. There you go, and then do the same on the other side. So from that mark there to there, and down on there, to the corner there, to there. There you go. Don't make a mistake what I did the first time when I kept those away, so when you tried to close it, they wouldn't stay shut, because you actually need these flaps to stay there. So I'm going to cut away this before I do it. Just check this to there. So cut this away. And this side. So you're going to keep the flap with the 2 triangles on it, but you don't need, yes, that's right, you don't need the others, so you can cut these away. I found a similar one to this, where I got this idea from. It's from the Paper Pixie, from her YouTube channel. So if I'm not clear enough, go on over and check out her design. I think hers was more of a Christmas design, but I thought I'd adapt it for using it for Halloween. There we go. So that's what you're left with. Okay, now I'm going to round the corners on, no, the 10 one. 1, 2, any corner rounder will do. If you've got one, if you haven't got one, don't worry, you can do it, you can leave them without being rounded. So that's what we've got. Now you can score along all the creases. But before we put it together, I'm going to use this side, not that side. So I'm going to crease them again on this side. I think this side is slightly less. This one's more matte than the other side, but if we've got two that got the same colours on both sides, is fine. And also going to crease. That needs to go right to the corner and right into the corner there. So fill those two in. And the same thing on this side, right to the corner, and right to the corner. There we go. So we've got those. So when you fold it up, those come together like that. That folds over and that folds over. Okay. So before we go any further, we'll do the magnets. That might be the best thing. So those are going to go to, no, we need that like that so that we can work out where they go. So, right, come back up there like that's right. Right, so this is where it comes down to. So we want the magnet to be a little bit above there, like about there. We don't need to worry about the top one for now. So it's just this one we're going to put on first. You can get these magnets from Amazon or eBay. These are, oh, I'm not quite sure. I can send you the link if you're interested and you want to find them. I think they're 5mm. Let's just check that. And I think I bought a pack of, oops. Oh no, that there. I think these are 8mm by, I don't know whether it's even one. I can't even get them to stay still. Maybe one. So you've got 2 magnets. We're going to put the first one on here. There we go. Would have helped if I could have, that's it. Make sure he's nicely pressed down so he won't come off. There we go. Now, this is where the fun comes. It'll just go automatically. If you try and put it the wrong way around, it won't stick at all. It'll push them away from each other. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the top there, and I'm going to run this around so that it's in the right place, pop this over, and I don't know whether you can see this. So I'm bringing these together, and I'm going to pop this over the top like that. Now it doesn't matter about this. This one now goes onto there. Whoops. You can use a bit more glue. Put another bit on here, drop on here. Here we go. Oh, now I've forgotten which side. That side. So this is the side that needs to stick on. There, like that. Oops. Whoa. Not having a lot of luck with this today. Right. Oh, it doesn't want to stick today. It's sticking to me rather than the paper. Probably because my thumb's sticky too. Right, let's see. So if you close this up now, there you go. It closes and you've got your magnets there together. And it's come off again. It won't come off once we put the paper on top, so don't worry about that, it's fine. Right. Now we're going to put the DSP on top, then we won't have a problem. So we've got this 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 one to go on the bottom. We got the 2 flaps to go on here. I'm going to put bit more on top of here and around here, just to make sure that it sticks on properly, and around the edge here. So that's the one flap done. There we go. And then the other flap. I think I should have cut another piece, but never mind. There we go. That one goes on there. I think maybe next time I'll cut a third piece. So if you want, rather than cut in two, you could cut 3 pieces of the ones for the flaps. I have got a little piece left over. I might just put this one over the top of that so that we hide the magnet and it stays safe. So I'm going to put a little piece inside here as well. Probably shouldn't have gone down so far. I should have put it on the paper rather than the box. Don't try not to make the same mistakes that I've just made. Here we go. So we'll put this down so that I'll be able to get the sticky off now. Here we go. So that's going to be hidden under there. I have got somewhere my adhesive eraser. Oops, that's my ruler gone. Well, I will find it and I will get it off. But for now, what I can do for now, very sticky. You can use any adhesive you like. If you want to use foam tape, you can use foam tape. I'll just put that on there for now because that takes the sticky away. Now I can always use this eraser just to take this off now. That'll do for now. There we go. Right, so it's just this flap. And I've got one left over. So I should have had 3 of those and just 1 of those. But we can put one on the inside now. Might as well use it up, now it's cut. Right, so one here. So, there. And here, I'll put one in there. Might as well. Now we've cut them. Here we go. Right. So that one goes there. Now to make the box up, we need to stick just one of these flaps down to this one, because that one will come over the top then. So just going to put some Tombow on this flap, but not that flap. So this flap here, and this flap. There. And we are going, oh great. I think I might have cut this out wrong. Anyway, never mind. I will it'll actually be easier to get the things in and out of. So let's just take that off. Ugh, get rid of the sticky again. I will use my adhesive eraser next time. It's still sticky. So is my that's better. So if you do make any mistakes with your adhesives, you can use an adhesive rubber. You don't need to use one of these. I might actually leave that for now. But, well, you know, you can get out of mistakes if you make them. There we go. I'll do the rest of it afterwards. Okay, so you've got that closure there, and that will close nicely. So, there we go. I think this should be a little bit taller. I think I made a mistake with this side. It should have been a little bit longer, but that's fine. It still closes okay. There we go. So we've got our inside of our box nicely got some nice paper on there as well. So now we just need to make the closure, and I've got a 1 3/8 inch punch. You can use any circle punch that you've got. This is retired now, so it's not, and so is the other one that I've got, but they were. This is a scalloped edge punch. And it's 1 3/4 inches, but you can, as I said, you can use any size circles you like, or even any other shapes you want. But these are both retired, unfortunately. But I'm going to put on here, did I put on the other one? Ghoulish Goodies. So I got that from the Ghoulish Goodies stamp set. Here we go. Here. This one here. Ghoulish Goodies. Right, so just take this one off here for now. That on there. There we are. Just stamp this on here. There we go. And just for fun, I'm going to put a little spider. He's also from the same stamp set. Coming down there. There we go. I'm going to stick this on here. I'll put some dimensionals on the back. I'm just going to put this so that I find the right place to put it. There we go. And then it doesn't interfere. There we go. And I could have put it on a little bit straighter, but don't worry about that. There you go. So there we have. Oh, I haven't got any orangey ones. Got some gems here. And if you want to, you can use blender pens to colour them in. No, that didn't work any better. There we go, that'll do. I'm only going to use the one. There we go. Do need to try and let it, make sure it's dry before you take it off. And I'll just put that down the bottom. So there we go. So we have our little treat box. So that's the first one I made, and the second one. And obviously you can put some treats in there. If I can find some more. There you have got some more. Some little chocolates. Halloween chocolates to go in there. There we go. And I think probably putting the, see with this one, it came right at the top, so obviously this side here and this side were the same size. But I think I've got the measurement for the one side too short. It's only about half an inch, maybe quarter of an inch difference, but there we go. And having the magnet a little bit lower does make it shut a little bit better. So I'm having it a bit further up, because even when I whoop, it does still work, it does still open. But when are you going to be holding them upside down and shaking them? Okay, right, so there we go. I hope you've enjoyed the video today with all the little mishaps. I will make sure that the measurements are correct, and if necessary I'll put the measurements below. If you've got any questions, you can put some in the comments below, or you can message me on my email address, and that'll be below as well. triciascardsandcrafts@yahoo.com. If you'd like, if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos, just click on the subscribe button below, and also if you want to be notified, click on the little bell icon, and then it'll notify you when I post more videos. Okay, thanks for joining me today. Hopefully you'll join me again soon for some more videos on our Halloween topic. Thank you for joining me. Bye.